Hi, in this session we're going to talk about something on planning books. Okay, so planning books are used in SNP for the planning runs. So SNP basically provides three types of planning engines: SNP heuristics, SNP optimizer, and SNP CTM. Out of this, SNP heuristics as well as SNP optimizer as well as deployment run and optimizer deployment run can be executed in the planning books. Now, what are these basically planning books? These planning books exactly look like the Excel sheets that we have. Okay, and the best part of this planning book is it gives us a very good overview of the demand and supply situation. Okay, so let's go ahead and see in the system how does the planning book looks like. So this is my APO screen, and in that I have a section called as supply network planning. So these are all the modules and different tools that SAP as APO SAP tool offers. So under the supply network planning, if I go ahead and further expand this, we get an option called as planning. I'll further expand, and here this is the transaction /n/SAP APO SNP 94 interactive supply network planning. This is the transaction that is used to open up the planning book for SNP. And similarly, there is one more transaction /n/SAP APO SNP as DP94. So DP94 is used by DP ideally, and SNP94 is used by SNP. But more of so this is the basic screen of a planning book. Here you can see the first row that talks about demand. Here you can see the second row that talks about receipts, and there are other kind of elements here. Okay, now if you just click on the plus mark, this is going to expand. Okay, this entire row is going to expand, and it will show us more details about the different kind of demands that can exist. So you have forecast, you have sales orders, you have distribution demand and dependent demand. So these are the few kinds of demand. Similarly, if you expand this button, it will show you different kind of receipts. So what are the receipts could be? Your planned order is a receipt, your purchase requisition is received, your production confirmed is a receipt, and finally so these are the few categories. So in a real-time scenario, you will see the forecast updated here, and accordingly to satisfy those forecasts, you have planned orders, purchase requisition, stocks, and other elemented update there. So it's exactly looking like your Excel sheet, which has rows and columns, and various numeric values are updated in this rows and column. Now in terms of planning engine, here you have the different planning engine: location heuristic, network heuristic, multi-level heuristic, and optimizer. So these are the few planning engines that work with SNP. Okay, but before even you take a planning run, the basic requirement is that we open up this selection. Okay, so selection means what product location we want to do the planning for. So to check that, click on the selection window. So it will give you multiple options. So I'll select here product and location. So I'm not aware of what are the products available in the system, so I'm going to simply put here location. And I know for sure location 1000 is active in APO, so I'll simply go ahead and update the location. Sorry, I think there's some lag. Okay, so I'll update the location as 1000, and for product I'm going to put it as star. So that's star, and then just simply click on tick mark. So if you click, if see in this selection, what I've done is that I've not updated any product. So what this does is that whatever products are there in the 1000 plan all get listed here. Okay, so to take a planning run, now what we need to do is that simply double click here. Okay, I'm not sure if there is any demand or any kind of quantity. In case it's there, we can see it here, and for this there is no demand or quantity. Okay, one way could be, you just select all of them. Okay, just select all of them and load this part. So if any of this product, okay, has any demand, it's going to come up here. Okay, so one way is just double click on it, and other way is just select all of them and just click here load. So here you can see now in the planning book at the top row you have the forecast. Okay, So this is the forecast, and these are the total receipts, and these are the stocks. Okay, so this is it's showing a cumulative picture, but we can further drill down it um, on base of this. And once this is loaded, we can simply click on heuristic to plan any shortages in demands. Further, you have this section which are the different data views for the planning book, and at the bottommost corner you have the different macros. So macros are nothing but small algorithms that are used for planning. So that's a very basic overview of planning books. So planning books is nothing. Planning books are a resemblance of your Excel sheets, and it basically consists of your demand and your supply elements. It helps us to quickly understand the current situation of our demand and supply situation.